and like it's your fault, but you can't help that. So now we have to talk about like what we do now.
We're all supposed to be Western democracies, right? But democracies that occupy a place in a very empire-like way. Traditionally, it is kingdoms and empires that occupy spaces, right? Come with our weapons and occupy space and exploit them. Democracies are supposed to be people themselves administrating their own spaces. But colonization is like those democracies occupying power. Of course, it goes with dehumanization. Anyway, so that's the traditional understanding of colonization. But I understand colonization as something that's a lot older. To me, it started in the 15th century when Europeans came here first. It's a longer process of occupation, of exploitation, occupation of mineral resources, but also occupation of people's minds and representation of their worlds, right? And officially it has ended in 1960, but I have the impression that it's still here. And I think that's the difference between colonization itself and coloniality, which is the discourses and the practices that before made colonization possible.
My English accent?
Like American accent.
American accent? So
yeah. Watch cottage.
Yes, I gotta take the pictures, you know. Yeah, I got you know.
Colonization was about exploitation. Today, those exploitation are still important and relevant, right? They've never left. Let's look around. Occupy the economy. Major Senegalese, so-called Senegalese companies are still French companies. Our school system is still very Eurocentric. Even our constitution is very French-like. In that sense, it's still here in all the senses of the term. If colonization was about occupying land, they still occupy land. They still control land and economy. If colonization is about occupation of people's minds and creation of imposition of a certain understanding of the world to people of African descent in general, or at least colonized people, be they non-white. So that's still the case here. So yes, colonization is still happening. Maybe we should change the names, the name that we use to call whatever it is, but the actions are still the same, and the effects of colonization are still felt. Young 20-year-old Americans who come here are already special people, no matter how you put it. They're not the traditional people. But sometimes the principle of reality is that we are fundamentally hybrid. So that also is an effect of colonization. The fact that we are such a diverse people, we are so many things at the same time. French, yes, is a foreign language, but it's not at the same time. It's also ours.